Hello and welcome to Ocarina of Time. Regular. Let's get started. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee.
Hello, Paul. Wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Paul, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I am Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now.
Alright, let me just get out of bed and wake up. Jeez. I'm a sleepy boy.
Yahoo! Hi, Paul! Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Paul. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Paul. Is that right? The Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree.
Gee, you say Deku Tree enough? Well, first off, we gotta get our sword. And not go in Mito's house and get the chests because they're pointless. Because we're not in the randomizer. We do need 40 rupees to buy a shield, though. And Navi in the regular game is gonna annoy us to heck. What do you want to say, Navi?
The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me.
No, I'm gonna get my sword. Relax. I got this. Not my first rodeo, Miss Navi. What's in the chest? It's not random, so I know that it is my sword. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with a cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. No thanks. Oh, you know what? I don't think that I set it to hold. Ugh, I'd have to fix that next time I start the game over. The game defaults to you press the Z button once to Z target, and it's really obnoxious. I'd rather hold it down. It gets really confusing because other Zelda games do not have the hold. I mean, the one button press one. You always have to hold it, so it gets really weird. I don't like it, but we will deal with it for now. It's grinding rupees time. Let's get those rupees before we go inside so we can make them spawn again. We'll jump across here. Oh dear, didn't do that correctly.
Hey, Paul, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press C to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press C just to look forward. Try it!
Oh my gosh, tutorial mode. Alright, let's get this rupee behind here. And we'll go out and hopefully we can jump across this. Without any bother this time. I'm using that controller fighting Retro Fighters N64 controller I was using last time, but I replaced it. I got a new one from Amazon and it actually works. The other one was actually busted. I thought it was just the emulator, but it's not. Now we have 40 rupes. We can buy our shield, and then Mito will let us into the forest. You got a shield! You got the Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. No, I don't want to buy anything else. Ocarina of Time is notorious for stupid dialogue boxes, and this is the N64 version, obviously. So we're gonna get those dumb things for everything.
If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Oh, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? The Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Sari and the Great Deku Tree, huh?
Okay. Now, unlike the randomizer, we can actually attack things because we have a sword right away. We can collect sticks, and of course when we collect sticks, it tells us what a stick is. You got a Deku stick on the select item screen. You can set it to left, down, or right C button. Set it to the C, swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. And when we get a nut, it's going to tell us what a nut is, and it's so obnoxious.
Great Deku Tree, I'm back!
O Navi, thou hast returned. Paul, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Paul, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
Yeah, I have enough courage for everything. What are you talking about?
Then enter, brave Paul, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy. Thou must aid Paul. And Paul, when Navi speaks, use the up C button to listen well to her words of wisdom. As a Kokiri, I do not have an up C button, and I have no clue what you are talking about, sir. Inside the Deku Tree. Alright, let's get going. This shouldn't take that long. It's a very easy dungeon, except that Navi's gonna tell us things constantly.
Look at this wall, the vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it.
No duh, what do you think I was trying to do? Maybe you can just let me do stuff since I already know my way around here. Oh, good. We're gonna open a giant chest and something really good's inside. Not a map. Oh, it's a map. You found the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreen and look at this map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down to select a floor to view. Okay? Thank you for that useless information.
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
This is so dumb. You don't need to tell me how to open a door. I can figure it out. There aren't that many buttons. Oh, I forgot. This controller, the Z button, is in both sides. It makes it very...
Ow, forgive me, Master, if I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold.
So yeah, I was pressing the right Z button instead of the R button. That was causing trouble. Now we can jump across here because we're gonna get slingshot from this chest, definitely. Gotta love that it makes you wait for 5 minutes when you get a big chest. We got the slingshot! On the select item subscreen, you can set it to... Can I skip these? Oh, you can't. You can't even press B to make it go faster. It is so obnoxious. I am so glad they changed it for the 3DS version, but I am so terribly sorry that this is the N64 version. So, we don't need the sticks anymore, but I'm gonna keep them on. because they're very much better than our sword, as we've figured out from playing the randomizer. It's actually the power of the Master Sword. The sticks are as powerful as the Master Sword, which makes no sense.
Now that we got the slingshot, we can come over here and sling.
These Skulltulas. So hard to control. It's a little better than a regular controller, though. Oh, I want to get this. No, don't go away. Dang it. I wanted more seeds. Up and up we climb, climb on the vine. Go right. Down. Oh, you're not going to tell me how to open this door, Navi? Maybe it's different than the other door. Maybe I press X. What do you mean there's no X on the N64 controller? Oh, and here's the compass. Let's sit on this cutscene for 20 seconds. You found the compass. You can now see the locations, the mini chests in the dungeons, and the farts of the dungeons, and the cars of the dungeons. Get a seed, and so you can tell us 5 minutes what a seed does. You got a Deku Tree nut on the select item subscreen. You can set it to this button, set it to the C, and try it. Start throwing it. It will flash and stun enemies. Yes, yes, yes. Now we can get the Skulltula over here. We do not need to get that chest because I believe it is just a heart. We do have half a heart missing. Maybe we'll get it anyway. Maybe not. And there's our first gold Skulltula token. We got a token to prove that we got it. Now let's get this heart so it can fill us up. Oh, I love getting hearts. Pointless chest with hearts in it. Let's quickly press B. Put our... We can press A to put it away, but we have to wait until we stand still for a little bit. But if you take out the sword, it puts it away immediately. Okay, let's try to get in this the first try. Can we do it? Yes. Alright. Now let's kill this Deku Baba. Deku Baba. Next Skulltula token on our list.
You destroyed a gold Skulltula.
See, after you've seen the cutscene, after you've seen the dialogue box the first time, I think then you can start pressing B to avoid it. Got another Skulltula token. We're not going to be able to get all the Skulltula tokens in here because there's one that you need bombs to get to and boomerang to get the token. This chest is just a heart piece, I believe, again. A heart. You really want to put hearts in chests. Why don't they just give you a heart when you kill enemies? And then quickly take out the sword to save it, because if you put it away while it's on fire, it actually...
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punch them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yes. Definitely were a traitor. This episode will be a little longer than the rest of the episodes, just because there's a lot of cutscenes. After we beat this dungeon, there's going to be a cutscene. There was a cutscene before. Yes, yes, we can dive underwater. I know this. Just let people figure stuff out instead of explaining every simple thing. I mean, there's instruction booklets for a reason back then. Oh no, I missed my chance. I hope it wasn't too late. I know it gives you a long time. I don't know if I missed my chance. Nope, seems like I was able to make it. Definitely annoying that you press the button once to lock on. I like to hold it. Guess we're gonna have to remember to do that next time. In the randomizer, you could set that in the randomizer and it would automatically set it for you. Yes, I know how to push blocks too, Navi. You don't have to explain every single concept of the game. Please stop. I don't care about the icon. I know how to play this game. I played it before. Oh, and we don't have the luxury of the fast-moving, pushing blocks. I could have gotten a ROM that was hacked to have the same quality of life as the 3.0 randomizer, where all the cutscenes were cut out and stuff. But I decided that because I've never played this game properly on this channel, I would go through all of the dialogues and stuff. Turn around, Spidey. That is the Skulltula. We do not have any reason to go there because we cannot bomb the wall or get the Skulltula token. So we're just gonna go here and put out our... Get in the hole, Link! And we painstakingly push this block ever so slowly over here. Get ready to run. Jump. Jump. And slash. Whoa! Hole in the water. Remember, 23 is number 1. That's the most annoying part. You stay locked onto him, even though he's being hurt, and then you have to walk off in order to lock onto something else.
You know a secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
What is this madness? Parasitic armored arachnid. And we'll utilize the power of the sticks to kill her very fast. Oh no, she died so quickly. She didn't even spit eggs out of her butt. We got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Unlike another game I know of. Well done, Paul. How can you talk with your mouth agape like that? Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? I guess. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me.
Yeah, that's the guy from our dreams. He's running with Zelda. I don't even know who Zelda is yet, but he was running with her out of the gate. That was my dream.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in the search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in the sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Barori, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the points where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my powers. Because of that curse, my end is nay. Thou, your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful. I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Paul, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Paul. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Paul to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Paul. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Hey, Paul, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
Screw you, Mido. Alright, well that's gonna be the end of this episode. This has been Cutscene City. And in the next episode, we will do some stuff and get some things, and then go out on our way to Hyrule Castle. See you then. Bye.